Hey, this is TK coming at you with a chance for you to change your financial future. And, I was talking to somebody today, and I can respect them because they was like, you know what, I haven't been exposed to this. So I was like, okay, I can't fault you for something that you've never learned or you've never been exposed to. What I do fault people for is when they shut their mind off and they stick to only what they've been taught. Because everybody lives in a box, and typically people don't step out of their box. But just realize the fact that you live in a box doesn't mean that there's a whole world outside of the four little corners that you like to stay in. All right? So just be honest. I can respect this person. They were honest. They were like, you know what? I just haven't been exposed to it. This is some new stuff to me. So I said, we do a class every Saturday if you want to learn more about it. And, we can teach you. But the conversation came up of financial empowerment, and when you think about financial empowerment, this is what the conversation led to. Everybody always leads to the government giving me a check. Oh, you did 11 years in the military. Why didn't you stay in to get a retirement check? Because you can write your own check. As a contractor, you can take control of your own life and write your own check. You don't have to wait for a handout. People think of financial empowerment, the first thing that comes to mind is a handout. I want a check from the government. I want a check from this company. I want a check from somebody other than me writing my own check. So what I'm trying to say, people, is write your own check. Stop being so dependent on the government to take care of you. Because the government does not have your best interests in mind. So I said, what are the two payment methods that everybody knows? What are they? Everybody knows to pay with cash or to pay with credit. Those are the two payment methods that the whole world is familiar with. But the economic world is changing without your notification or without your permission. A long time ago, credit and debit were foreign concepts. They were alternate payment methods that wasn't familiar to everybody. But in the mid-'80s, when it was introduced, it became common as time went on, right? So right now there's a paradigm shift where the economic world is changing, and there are two new alternate payment methods that will be commonplace tomorrow. There is cryptocurrency and there's gold currency. So you haven't been exposed to it. You're not paying attention to the economic world. You don't know what those two things are. But what I'm suggesting to you is that you put money in those two alternate payment methods today before they become common, so that you can participate in the wealth transfer that's taking place as we transition from one payment method to another payment method. So there's no difference between cash, credit. Those are just different payment methods. Well, there's no difference between cryptocurrency or gold currency. Those are just different payment methods. So add cryptocurrency and gold currency to your wallet so that you have another means to pay. That's all I'm telling you to do. I'm telling you that you will buy more, eat more, accomplish more if you add cryptocurrency and gold currency, because they spend further than the other two payment methods. That's just a factor of the payment method. It's like somebody says, why don't you get a black card? Well, what's the advantages of getting a black card? Well, in the credit payment method, if you have a black card, that means that there's unlimited spending, meaning you don't have to have authorization or permission from the credit card company to purchase a big ticket item. If you want to put a big ticket item on credit and you have a black card, you don't need permission to do so. So those are the details surrounding the payment method of credit. Whether you're familiar with it or not doesn't change those details. So as a payment method, cryptocurrency and gold currency spin further because they're worth more than paper money or credit. So position yourself by spending some paper money or credit on the other two payment methods. I hope that makes sense. I hope you understand. Two payment methods that are common, two payment methods that will be future. Spend money on the payment methods future because they gain more equity, they spin further, and they will allow you to accomplish more faster. Two payment methods that are average, and you got two payment methods that are strong, that accumulate in value, that spin further. So go to the website, get back with me, get back with somebody who's already doing this, and let's get started.